check real quick. We live?
The dot page is on. Wait a minute.
Alright. Let me try to check too real quick.
We good. Good, bro.
On both?
Yep.
Hey, Shalom.
Shalom, shalom.
Hey, Jim S. Charlotte back at you with another live camp through the Spirit Party. How about Shem Yahushai? Alright? Before we get started, we want to say, Call Halayim La, Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem, Rakakwadash. Hey, double honors to the apostles, elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth. Double salutation to all you Akim out there laboring. The house of David that's pushing his word with all truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Shalom to you, brothers.
Shalom,
all right?
shalom.
So, yeah, hey, we want to get into this topic, man. The spirit of vengeance is out here, man. All right? The Lord is not playing. All right? A lot of death, a lot of times of great evil and calamity, as we always get into, because that's prophecy, man. All right? That's the spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai that's on the earth, man. All right? People losing their minds, people bugging out. All right? Murder rates increasing, crime, theft. All right? All manners of wickedness is going on out here, man.
Yep.
All right? So you got to be circumspect and be careful in these times, man. All right? But there's an article we want to read because this was the spirit me and the brother was talking about. All right? Dealing with these wicked women out here, man. And the comfort that they took hold in, because now Yahweh Shem Yahushai is removing that veil, that comfort from these women.
That's right.
It's, I don't need no man. I can do it all. But get that article real quick, Doc.
This is from thesun.com. It says, daily obsession inside the dark world of Instagram fame that's seeing more stalkers targeting models and celebs as fan kills Mercedes Moore.
Ooh, yeah, read that title again. And this is what we're going into. All right? Put it in the screen on them.
It
You
says,
see it?
daily obsession inside the dark world of Instagram fame that's seeing more stalkers targeting models and celebs as fan kills Mercedes Moore.
All right, and this is actually prophecy, which we're going to get, man. Read a little bit of it, and then I'll get the scripture.
Yep, it says, with her glamorous post to her 2.7 million followers, Instagram star Miss Mercedes Moore was much loved and regularly contacted by her fans from all over the world.
Yep.
But her shocking death this week, reportedly at the hands of her alleged stalker, has shown a light on the dark underbelly of online fame and the dangers it can bring.
Yeah, see, you got to understand, man. It's a lot of these men out here, bro, like, they
Deprived.
they deprived, man. They sexually deprived. And why is that? Because of feminism,
Yep,
these so-called Me Too movements.
yep.
All right, so like the brother Tazabak said, it's a lot of men out here that's backed up, man. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
The Lord has spirits created for vengeance. Hey, it's a lot of sickos out here that the Lord has reserved for these wicked 2/3 women out here, man.
That's right.
All right, because that pride that's amongst these women here in America and Babylon is about to be cut off.
Yeah.
You know?
Esau has pretty much set it up for him to pretty much, shit on men.
Yep.
And that's by design because, like you said, Esau has turned the woman into a weapon against the men, man.
Yep.
And it says,
Yeah.
model influencer Moore, whose real name was Janae Gagnier, 33, was found dead in her Texas home next to the body of Kevin Alexander Acorto,
Yep.
34, from Florida on Sunday afternoon. In an Instagram post on Monday, her sister said Acorto had been stalking her.
Mm-hmm.
And her devastated dad, Mark, said he had warned his daughter about stalkers, saying he was always scared of her large online following.
Yeah, all you women out here that's selling your body online on the internet, all right, you got men out here that's stalking you and following you, and you don't even know it, man. You truly have followers.
True. For real.
Like, you really have followers. You really have, sick men out here that's ready to come after you.
Right.
Go ahead.
And her devastated dad, Mark, said he had warned his daughters about stalkers, saying he was always scared for her online following.
Yep.
It scared the hell out of me, he told KTRK TV. My monthly conversation is, Janae, you have all these followers, some probably because they love you, some because they like your look, some more crazy, and some obsessed, he added. And you gotta understand,
Yep.
man, this chick, first of all, she's on OnlyFans, which is, known for, sex work or whatever.
Yep.
And then, she thirst trapping on Instagram as well, because you look at this woman, she was, very well endowed, had a, big ass, nice, pretty face, but, it's all surgery or whatever. But at the end of the day, you parading yourself in front of all these men out here, man.
Yep.
you're gonna get that attention that you think you want, but you really don't, man.
Yeah. So get Jeremiah. That was pretty much the point. Go to Jeremiah 4 and start at verse 30 and 31. And we're gonna get this in the NLT, all right? Because like the brother in LA brought out, hey, the NLT, it be hurting feelings, man.
That's like another sword.
Hey, it's another sword, man. Hey, it gets straight to the point. But read this real quick.
Jeremiah 4:30. And when thou art spoiled, what wilt thou do?
Yeah, when thou art spoiled, what you gonna do? All right. And I did a lesson getting into. There was a video that came out from the Survival Cat about basically what these women out here survive the crisis that's coming. You know.
And it's funny because FX has a new show coming out called The Last Man, which is pretty much going into, you know, what would happen to women when there be no men around, man.
Man.
That show gonna be dope.
You women out there are in for a rude awakening, man. And we just want to touch on some quick points on that, man. Because you women are not exempt from judgment, man. All right? It's getting ready to get super real out here. Go ahead.
It says, when thou art spoiled, what wilt thou do?
Exactly. Go ahead.
Though thou clothe thyself with crimson, though thy deckest thee with ornaments of gold.
Yeah, all your accessories. You know, all your glam. Go ahead.
Though thou rentest thy face with painting.
Yeah, all that makeup, that witchcraft you put on to deceive men. Go ahead.
In vain shalt thou make thyself fair.
In vain thou shalt make thyself fair. Go ahead.
Thy lovers will despise thee. They will seek thy life.
That's the point. Read that again, and we're going to get that in the NLT.
It says, in vain thou shalt make thyself fair. Thy lover shall despise thee, that they will seek thy life.
Yeah, going back to what we just read in the article, these stalkers out here, man. See, the Lord has certain spirits reserved, all right, in this time of judgment, man. All right? You know, these Jack the Ripper type, you know, people. You know, these sickos out here. Jeffrey Dahmers. Hey, this ain't no joke. Read that. Oh, Slacky, go ahead.
The main reason why a lot of these guys that we're mentioning, you know, and which is kind of like the dude that's in this article, you know, don't really act on their impulses because the law is here, man. Mm-hmm. So you can only imagine when especially you damn nigga women on this whole defund the police tip, man. If they defund the police, man, you know, these dudes gonna have free reign to run down on you women, man.
Right, exactly.
Said 31 too?
Yeah. Matter of fact, read 31 and then get it in the NLT.
Okay. It says, for I have heard a voice as of a woman in travail, and the anguish as of her that bringeth forth her first child. Mm-hmm. The voice of the daughter of Zion that bewaileth herself, that spreadeth her hands, saying, woe is me now.
Yep.
For my soul is weary because of murder.
Right, because these men, all right, these men that have been oppressed by this feminism, this Me Too, you know, all of this, the wickedness that goes on in the society, when lawlessness ensues, man, it's gonna be free game out here, man.
And you gotta understand, man, a lot of these niggas is like we said, they're deprived, man, and most of it is coming through constant teasing from you women, man.
Yep.
You know, because that's all you go when you go on the internet. That's all you seeing is women exposing themselves, man.
Yep.
So these niggas, and then a lot of them that try to, you know, reach out to you, you shit on them, man. So you got that anger plus that pent up, lust, man.
Yep.
You know, I'm gonna get this in NLT. It says,
Jeremiah. Scripture again? Oh,
Jeremiah 4:30 in the NLT. What are you doing, you who have been plundered? Why do you dress up in beautiful clothing and put on gold jewelry? Why do you brighten your eyes with mascara? Your primping will do you no good.
Man.
The allies who were your lovers despise you and seek to kill you.
Ooh, man. That's what just happened. As we read in the title, these celebrities, these women that are on the internet, they got these OnlyFans and all of that. All right, now you starting to see more of these men stalking these women, man.
And just to further add on to that point, let me get this meme. This is a post speaking on this situation. It said, "Lord Jesus, this man I believe was one of our OnlyFans followers," and I'll show the picture real quick so you can see. All right. So it says, this man I believe was one of her OnlyFans followers. Listening to the parents that found her, he spent 2 days in her apartment and killed herself as the father kicked the door down. He spent 2 days in her apartment after he strangled her and wrote on her walls, I am sorry, landlord. I was used for money.
Ooh.
She was found by her father nude or partially nude. Father God. So this man pretty much killed her because he felt he was subscribing to her OnlyFans. He felt used, man. You know.
That's the spirit of vengeance. You see that? Go ahead, finish it out. All right?
Verse 31, Jeremiah 4:31, in the NLT. I hear a cry like that of a woman in labor, the groans of a woman giving birth to her first child. It is beautiful Jerusalem, gasping for breath and crying out, "Help! I am being murdered."
Come on, man. This is prophecy, man. This is prophecy, man.
And it so happened the bitch got strangled out, man. Come on, man. Hey, the spirit cold,
Hey,
man.
this is the spirit of vengeance, man. That's why when I saw the article, I was like, yo, that's the prophecy right there.
Yo, that's heavy.
Come on, man.
I got something real quick.
You can't make this up. Whatever you got, I can go to Isaiah 32.
I had that next.
Come.
Okay, real quick. This is
See that liberty? Like the scriptures say, these women have that liberty to gather abroad, to be whores and sluts and parade them bodies all over the internet and not have any consequences. Without the Lord is bringing judgment, man.
Yeah. Isaiah, Sirach 39 and 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes.
Right, and she, in this case, with whatever her name was,
Mercedes
Moore, this is just an example of what's more to come, man. Come on, man.
Right. It says, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them.
Man.
And that's exactly what the spirit, because the Lord sent a death angel on that woman, man. You know? So he put the spirit on that man to go in her crib and murk her, man. You know? And that's going to be a fate of a lot of you women out here, man. You're going to see soon come being bad in a sense. It's going to be a curse unto you women, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know? All you bitches out here getting them BBLs, you know, them fake titties, you know, contorting your face up, man. That's going to be a curse unto you in the coming days when anarchy is established, man.
Yeah, see, before you women try to roll your eyes and suck your teeth and try to shame us, hey, this is the judgment from the Lord, man. This is Bible prophecy here, man.
Right.
We just telling you what it is, whether you accept it or not. Okay.
I did a video on this a couple days ago, and the point of the matter being, a lot of you bitches, you feel entitled because you're pretty. The Lord does not give a damn on how you women look out here, man. All right, so you seeing men getting jacked up by the Lord. You think that because you got a pretty face, a nice body, you know, sexy voice or whatever, you think that you're exempt from niggas coming down upon you, man. But the Lord does not give a damn. The scripture tell you he's not a respecter of persons, man.
That's right.
So a pretty face don't mean shit to the Lord, man. He made you, you know?
That's right.
So at the end of the day, man, and you women gonna realize that, man. This is Isaiah 32 and 9.
Yep.
Rise up, you women that are at ease.
Yeah, rise up, you women at ease, man. All right. A lot of you women are at ease in here in Babylon, America, man.
Yeah.
All right. You don't think nothing's gonna happen. You think that the way this society is going to continue this way, man.
Right.
Things are about to change in a major way.
Because you have gotten so comfortable in your comfort, man, that you've got to the point where you sincerely feel that you don't need men anymore, man.
Exactly.
You know? But the Lord is gonna give you a rude awakening in that, man.
That's right.
It says, ye careless daughters, give ear to my speech. Many days and years.
Legislation, all women over 18 is going to have to register for the draft.
I believe they passed it already.
Oh yeah, well yeah, they passed it already. So, hey, get ready to go to war. Get ready to be a part of World War III, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Which a lot of them are doing that voluntarily anyway. But when they start seeing things get bad, that's when they're gonna try to. All you feminist women gonna try to go back in the kitchen like, you know, this is my natural role. Nah, man. Hey, keep that same energy, man.
Yeah, keep that same energy.
It says, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come.
Yeah, the venture shall fail, man. All the goodies, all right. They're already getting ready to remove the Social Security.
Mm-hmm.
You know, these benefits that you trusted. Basically, your trust in Egypt is about to be shaken up, man. All right, all your little goodies, your jobs. You see what's going on. The ones that don't want to take the jab. All right, is either you take the jab and keep your job, or you out of there, man. So the Lord is shaking up all that comfort that you thought you had, man. You know, finish that out.
All right. It says, verse 10. It says, many days and years shall you be troubled, you careless women, for the vintage shall fail.
Yep.
The gathering shall not come.
Yep.
Tremble ye women that are at ease.
Yeah, you women are supposed to be in the spirit of fear, man. You're supposed to be trembling, man.
Shamefaced.
Exactly.
You know, it says, "Ye careless ones, reading again. Tremble, ye women that are at ease, be troubled. Ye careless ones, strip you and make you bare." It says, "And gird sackcloth upon your loins.
That's right.
They shall lament for the teeth, for the pleasant field, for the fruitful vine." And you're seeing that, you know, because they had that scare with the whole OnlyFans being removing the adult content.
Yep.
You know, which they ended up reversing. But at that point, when they thought that was for real, man, you had women all over the place, you know, crying, "Oh, what am I going to do?" Because a lot of you women make your living off of being a hoe. You know,
Exactly.
so just using that as an example, you know, shows you of how through you're going to be when this whole thing fails, man.
Yep.
You know, because Esau has set you up in a society to pretty much prosper off of, you know, shitting on the man. You know, that whole independent mind state, which is bred by feminism, you know, has confused y'all, man. You have forgotten your natural place in the world, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because Esau, through the prophecy, says that a woman shall compass a man.
Exactly.
You know, and so
I got it.
go ahead.
Jeremiah 31:22 says, "How long wilt thou go about, O backsliding daughter?
Mm-hmm.
For the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai have created a new thing in the earth.
Mm-hmm.
A woman shall compass a man."
Yeah, and that's happened, man. So where the woman is the forefront now, man.
Con.
You know, so now they feel they have no need for a man, pretty much to tell them what to do, man.
Con.
All you see all throughout the media, all throughout everything that Esau pushes, it's the woman first, man.
Yep.
Because this is a matriarchal society, man, to where they want the woman to be on top, and because of that, pride has went through the minds of all you women out here, man.
Yep.
To where you're seeing very few sisters start to, you know, come back into that right state of mind because they see that what they've been given is a lie, man. You know, I always use that Jill Scott song "Fool's Gold," man.
Yep.
Because you've been tricked, man.
Yeah, you've been bamboozled, man. Go to Micah 7 and was it Micah 7 and 10?
Yeah.
We're just gonna make another point on that. And that's pretty much it, man. Because, like I was saying in the previous lessons, the elect, okay, the men of the Lord, and you sisters included that are wising up, you already know what it is, man.
Yep.
You know, we ain't got to get all into it like we usually do, but we had to bring this out because, hey, this is the spirit of vengeance, man. This is all Bible prophecy.
This is just a wake up call, man.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, man. Because, you know, we go to women all day, but at the end of the day, they're starting to see it for themselves, man.
Come.
You know, this is Micah 7 and 10.
Yeah. It's all good, though.
It says Micah 7 and 10. Then she that is mine enemy shall see it.
Then she that is my enemy shall see it. That's going into what? The wicked 2/3 Israelite woman.
Come.
All right, because she's the enemy on this side, man. Go
It
ahead.
says, and shame shall cover her.
Shame should cover her, man. We just read the article dealing with an example of that. Now, when shit really hits the fan out here, and resources are cut short, and your benefits are dried up, that shame is going to cover you. All right, because a lot of you women talk about being independent and not needing any help from men and all of that. All right, that shame is going to cover you big time, man, because you ain't going to have no help, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Let me say, keep that same energy,
Exactly.
man. It says, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy power?
That's right.
Mine eyes shall behold her, now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the street.
And that's literal, man. All right? These wicked women are literally going to be trodden down in the streets. Like I said, man, you forget you the weaker vessel.
Exactly.
You're going to have mobs of crazed men out here.
It's going to allow judgment to fall upon you women, you know, in a great number, man, because a lot of you, like I said, have forgotten your place.
That's
all
right.
And this is mainly specifically aimed at you Israelite women, man.
Con.
You know, because you have fully bought into Esau's system, man.
Yep.
Feminism was never meant, you know, for you to take part of. That was the Edomite woman's struggle
Yep.
to be equal with the man, but you ultimately was tricked by that, and that's why you feel like how you feel now, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, you have been deceived. You have been beguiled by the serpent, man.
That's right.
Because what's her name? Gloria.
Simon.
Yeah, Gloria Steinem, man. She's an Amalekite, man.
Yeah.
When you look her up. So once again, you had the 1948ers infiltrate and destroy the so-called a black family, really the Israelite family in general, man.
Mm-hmm.
You see that? Now go to that article. You know what I'm saying? Because we just talking about the spirit of vengeance that's out here, which is all the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shah.
This is from the epochtimes.com. It says ambush-style attacks on law enforcement skyrocketing in 2021. Union.
Yeah, you hear that? It says ambush-style attacks. What did it say? Ambush-style attacks
On law enforcement.
on law enforcement.
skyrocketing in 2021.
Right, so people are getting at these cops now. You see what I'm saying? That's the spirit of vengeance, man.
Hey, and you're saying that because you gotta imagine, man. Really, this has been really hyped up since Obama was in office. But all these different police killings and since Black Lives Matter and everything's been going, man, tension with the police has been at an all-time high.
Oh man, it's off the chain.
To the point where, on Hulu, for brothers that be on Hulu, man, you're starting to see it's a documentary they've been pushing where they pretty much going for the defunding of the police, man.
Yeah. And that's all by design. This is what the elites want, because once the police are out of the way, increased crime, theft, murder, that's gonna come. Anarchy, man.
It's gonna be the purge.
Exactly, and this is what they want, man. So basically, the people are playing with Jake, all right, and these so-called leftist liberals, all right. They're playing right into the agenda.
Yep.
This is what they need, man, to bring all chaos and anarchy, and what to bring forth the martial law. All right, we see right through this thing, man. But these are the times we're in. The spirit of vengeance. Go ahead.
It says the number of ambush-style attacks on law enforcement officers has leapt this year, a national police union says.
Mm-hmm.
Data shows 83 officers were shot in 67 separate ambush-style attacks between January 1st and August 31st,
Yep.
according to the National Fraternal Order of Police.
Yep.
That's up 148% from the same time period last year.
It said 140%.
Yep.
Hey,
148%.
148%, man. It's getting wild out here, man. We told you through the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shah that things were going to get worse out here in Babylon, man.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
It's a massive increase. Joe Gamaldi, vice president of the union and a Houston police sergeant, told the Epoch Times.
Yep.
Officers can be ambushed when people make a fake 911 call in an attempt to lure them to an area and attack them.
Yeah, see, so you got people out here setting up these cops by making fake 911 calls, luring them in certain areas, and then basically clipping them.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? Give me that in Matthew 24 where it says the love of many shall wax cold, and then we go to 2 Esdras, the 15th chapter, because these are all the prophecies, man. Or you can type it in. So hey, it's nuts out here, man. Times indeed are evil, man.
This is Matthew 24:12. And because iniquity shall wax abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
Hey, you see that, man? The love of many shall wax cold. We just read the article that happened with the Mercedes chick, how she had a stalker living in her house, hiding in her house.
Yeah, he murked her and then stayed there for 2 days and killed herself.
Come on, man. That's spirits of vengeance, man.
No man in his right mind is gonna do nothing like that.
Come on, man. Hey, that's the Lord right there, man.
Yeah.
That's why, hey, you got to fear the Lord, man. Then we hearing about these ambush style attacks that's happening to police. Come on, man.
This ain't by design, this whole defund the police thing, this whole attack on law enforcement, is designed by Esau, pretty much, problem, reaction, solution, man.
Exactly.
Above.
Above as below.
Yeah, so pressure from above, pressure from
Exactly.
below, man.
Yep.
So all these things they're doing is purposeful, man. And I got a quote.
Yep.
This is from Dennis Henley. It says, world events do not occur by accident. They are made to happen, whether it is to do with national issues or commerce. And most of them are staged and managed by those who hold the purse strings. So this is the elites pretty much doing all this, man.
Yep.
They want anarchy to come, man, because what they end up doing is pretty much making the people do what they bidding is, man. So they're gonna defund the police. They're gonna give the people what they want.
Yep.
And then whenever they see that it's gonna be held to pay for that, the people are gonna beg for martial law, man. They're gonna beg for fucking orders to come back in, man.
Yep.
So that's all by design, man.
Yeah, you can see it. If you're in the spirit, you can see it leading to this point, man.
Esau ain't slick, man.
Come on.
I'm gonna go back to the article.
Yeah, just read a little bit more, and then we get that 2 Esdras, the 15th chapter.
It says the primary type of ambush involves situations where officers aren't able to defend themselves.
Mm-hmm.
An example is when an officer conducts a traffic stop and somebody opens fire on them as they're approaching the vehicle.
Come on.
Officers are being attacked at a record pace this year. The 220 police officers shot so far in 2021 is on track to set a record number. Gamaldi said the union started tracking the numbers 4 years ago.
So the point is that these people are fed up with the police, man. All right? So let's go to 2 Esdras, the 15th chapter. Once again, it's all prophecy. The love of many shall wax cold. Okay? Second Ezra, the 15th chapter, and start at 14. Second Ezra 15. That's fine.
Oh shit.
Come.
Second Ezra chapter 15 and 14.
Yep.
It says, "Woe unto the world, and them that dwell therein.
That's right.
For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh."
Yeah, the sword and destruction draweth nigh. We are at that point, man. Okay? Great death is in the earth, man. This is the spirit of the Lord. Go ahead.
And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands.
Yeah, we're seeing that tension right now as we speak. Okay? Civil unrest, martial law. All right? You're gonna have different types of battles dealing with so-called race, race war, so-called,
This is happening all over the world, man. This is how you know this is the Lord, making the moves on the chessboard, man.
Yeah.
This is verse 16. It says, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another.
And invading one another, man. Going back to that Mercedes story, man.
They shall
Go ahead, no, Salaki, go ahead.
They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power."
Right, so like the article we read, man. Ambushing the police, not regarding law.
Protesting the government.
Yeah.
That's why you look at almost every country, man. People are protesting against the government. Man.
Yeah.
And it's mainly because of this whole vaccination process, man.
Yep.
Because they're trying to forcefully put this on people, and the people are rebelling, man.
Yeah, yeah. These mandates and all of that. You being ostracized out of society. You can't simply go grocery shopping. You can't step out your house. You're gonna get fined. All right. Hey, these people are fed up with that, man. So we're witnessing is what, an uprising of these people all over the world, man.
Yeah.
Sedition of men.
The people in power in society, all right, the people no longer fear and respect them anymore, man.
That's
So
it.
They're taking things into their own hands. That's why you're seeing people pretty much self-deputize themselves, take matters into their own hands so they can pretty much bring forth their form of judgment.
Yeah, that's it. Hey, you got these so-called patriotic Edomites that are ready to take so-called America back. All right, they see that Biden is a failure. The system is a failure, Hey, they talk about this stuff all over the internet, man. You people out there seeing the videos. All right, these Edomites they just fed up. They know that this place is literally collapsing. Their Lady Liberty is done.
Keep going.
Yeah, read down to 19.
17, it says that a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
And we seeing forms of that now. If you ain't got your certificate, if you ain't got the thing, you can't travel. You ain't gonna be able to get on the airplane soon. You can't go to this specific spot. Hey, this is prophecy here. A man should desire to go into a city and shall not able. Come on.
For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled.
That's right.
The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be
Yeah,
afraid.
because all hell is gonna break loose, man. So going back to our point earlier, what are you women gonna do out there, man? Will you women survive the coming collapse?
You saw how bad y'all was begging Esau to help y'all when the government shut down a couple years ago, man. And that's Drake, period, honestly. Because you're seeing videos of men pretty much, bitching up, man. You had to do it in the army, What am I going to do for my family and this and this? So if you ain't got the Lord, what are you really going to do in these times, man?
Exactly. See, like I said, you can have all the guns, you can have all your food stored up, you can have all the different survival tactics or how you going to move when this goes down. But if you don't have the hedge and protection of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, you pretty much you done. You done out here.
Yeah.
Because
there's going to be people that's going to resist Esau's plans too. It's not just going to be the men of the Lord, but the difference is how are they going to cope with being ostracized? How are they going to cope with being pretty much restricted, man? They ain't got the Lord to provide for them, man. So it's really going to be them against the world for real, man.
Exactly. And these are the things you got to think about, man. You got to meditate on these things, man.
Verse 18, verse 19, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword.
Yeah, like Apostle Hart was getting into about a week or so ago. Those that can't go shopping because they didn't take the Vanessa Williams, right? Where you think they're gonna go? All right, they're gonna go to these people's houses where the food is at.
Which is who? You Edomites, man.
That's why they buying up all the guns. So you got Edomites that know what time it is, man. That's why RT was bringing it out for the past couple of months. All right, there's more guns being sold than there are bullets that are available, man. That's how much people are buying guns. All right, I did an article on that too about how the Israelite woman is she's finding comfort in getting guns because they see that the crime rate is going up. But them guns ain't gonna save you, man.
Yeah,
If you ain't got the Lord, first and foremost, then you don't stand a chance.
What's one gun gonna do against a crowd full of men?
Come on, man.
You know, you're the weaker vessel for a reason, man. But continuing on, it says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword.
Shall destroy their houses with the sword, man. Go ahead.
And spoil their goods because of the lack of bread.
There you go.
And for great tribulation.
So it says to spoil their goods for the lack of bread, man. All right. Are we not in a famine? Are we not in a supply shortage? Is not the supply chain broken down? Are they not purposely getting rid of the crops, the animals on farms, getting rid of certain merchandise out of the stores? Are we not in the midst of an orchestrated famine? All right. Doesn't it tell you 2 Ezra 22, 6 and 22, that the get that real quick? You know what I'm saying? It said for the lack of bread and great tribulation. This is here, man. We're in the midst of Jacob's trouble, man.
It says 2 Ezra 6 and 22.
Con.
And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown.
Yep.
The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty.
Right. Hey, all on the internet, you got truckers that are refusing to get the Vicks Vapor Rub, and they like, look, you need us. You know what I'm saying? We the truckers like, look, you need us. We supply all the food to your local grocery stores. All right, you had I don't know if it was Edomite or Issachar, but he was breaking it down like, look, you only got 3 days worth of supply in the grocery store. After that, you're done. So once these truckers start banding together, and they're like, yo, fuck it, we ain't getting this shit. We ain't doing it. Hey, that's gonna be them sudden. Read it again.
It says 2 Ezra 6 and 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown.
That's right.
The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty.
The full storehouses shall be suddenly found empty, man. Okay? Hey, just like that, it says suddenly, man. You hit the grocery store today, you go tomorrow, 5 hours is gone.
Cleaned out, man.
Cleaned out. You know?
And just to speak on that even more, you look at, what's going on in Louisiana and different situations like that, man. You know, people, they whole houses getting flooded out, getting eaten by damn sharks and alligators or whatever, man. So with all that being said, man, what are you people really gonna do when all hell breaks out for y'all, man? You can only do so much on your own accord, man. But at the end of the day, it's all on your how by Shem Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
Which this truth mainly is forcing you to realize that this is out of your own control, man. This is all your how by Shem Yahweh Shai's movement.
Right,
Nothing happens without what he's doing. Until you niggas understand that, you're gonna continue to be through out here, man. I had a precept.
You got it, brother.
This is Lamentations 5 and 8. It says, servants have ruled over us. There is none that doeth deliver us out of their hand. We gat our bread with the peril of our lives because the sword of the wilderness. Our skin was black like an oven because of the terrible famine. They ravished the women in Zion and the maids in the cities of Judah. Which I want to get this in LT to get more points.
Yeah, you got it.
Slaves have now become our masters. There is no one left to rescue us, which that's Esau, man. Esau has pretty much become our master now, and he's doing everything in his power to cripple us, man.
Okay.
It says, verse 9, we hunt for food at the risk of our own lives, for violence rules the countryside. The famine has blackened our skin as though baked in an oven. Our enemies rape the women in Jerusalem and the young girls in the town, and the young girls in all the towns of Judah, that's coming very soon, man.
Okay.
Famine, tribulation, rape, murder, all these different things is coming to pass, very soon, man. Because when all hell breaks loose, man, you women that don't got that hedge, it really starts with a man,
Yep.
If you ain't got a man to protect you in these days, man, you're gonna be through out here, man.
Yep. Finish that out and go to Jeremiah 16th chapter.
Jeremiah 2 Ezra 6 and 23. And the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man hear, they shall suddenly be afraid.
Yeah, and the prophets are giving that trumpet sound right now, man. We're
right.
giving you the warnings, all right? We letting you know what beholds the future of Babylon, man. But only the elect can hear the sound of that trumpet, man. Go ahead.
At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies.
Yeah, it said at that time, friends shall fight against each other like enemies, man. So you think you cool with somebody now, then wait till resources are limited and gone, all right? And it's about taking care of their family versus yours. What you think is gonna happen, man?
You're seeing that now with the jab, man.
Yep.
You don't want to get the jab, all right, you're going to start to be ostracized by the people you thought, loved you and was cool with you, man. Friends, family, all that. This is, real quick, a news clip or a news article from Natural News. It says the world will soon be divided between the damaged matched and the undamaged unmatched, So Esau is pushing that division. So this is just why everything is cool. So just imagine when the lockdown comes back, because that's still coming, when supplies are short, when all hell's out here, man. All right, the love of many shall wax cold in that time, man.
Come.
Your friends, family, neighbors, all that, they're going to be wanting to kill you because they're going to see that you have something that they need. And that whole love is going to be gone, man.
Yeah, that's why Esau had been conditioning everybody with them purge TV shows and movies.
That's right.
Over the past, 5 to 6 years?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You always had these different movies come out because they was what you call predictive programming, man.
They're conditioning you, man.
Conditioning you, man. This is prophecy.
Esau is a master psychopath, man. Which psycho goes into your mind, man. All right, that's why psychology is a major thing within Esau's system, man, because he knows how to play on the minds of the people. And so with him pushing these different movies and shows on you, all right, The Walking Dead and all these things, all this whole zombie shit, all right, they're conditioning you to pretty much fall in line. So when the shit goes down, all right, you're already going to be adept to do it, man. That's why a lot of these foods that you people eat are mixed with human DNA, man. You niggas that love McDonald's and different restaurants like that, all right, it's already conditioning your body to do that. So when hunger starts setting in, you're going to see cannibalism start come back as well,
Yeah,
man.
which is in the scriptures.
Yeah.
You got that.
And at that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountains shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run.
Read verse 25.
Whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape, and see my salvation and the end of the world.
Right, and that's what it's about, man. That we endure all the way to the end of this thing, man.
That's right.
All right, because we got to go through this fire that's coming upon the earth. All right, that hour of temptation, Jacob's trouble. These are all the things that equate, man. So these are those terrible times that are upon us, man. All right, which the Lord has those spirits of vengeance out here, man.
That's right.
As we get into now, from there go to Jeremiah 17 and 16. Sorry, Salakia. Jeremiah 16 and start at the top. We're just gonna read down.
Jeremiah 16:1. The word of the Lord came unto me, also unto me, saying, Thou shalt not take thee a wife, neither shalt thou have sons or daughters in this place.
Right, and that could be applied to America, man. All right, Babylon, go ahead.
For thus saith the Lord concerning the sons and concerning the daughters that are born in this place, and concerning their mothers that bear them, and concerning their fathers that begat them in this land.
Go ahead.
They shall die of grievous death.
Come on, man. These spirits that are out here, man. Go ahead.
They shall not be lamented,
Mm-hmm.
neither shall they be buried, but they shall be as dung upon the face of the earth.
Man, it's gonna be bodies out here, man. Seeing death is just gonna be it's gonna be normal out here, man.
Yeah.
In these times to come. Go ahead.
Seeing people die in front of you, you're gonna pretty much be accustomed to it, because you're starting to see it now. Because you see that shit all the time on TV shows, movies, games, all that. But you're gonna start seeing that in real life soon. Man.
Yeah, that shit that's going on in the so-called Middle East is about to come here, man.
That's right.
Go ahead.
And they shall be consumed by the sword.
They should be consumed by the sword, man. Go ahead.
And by the famine.
And by famine, which we just discussed. Go ahead.
And their carcasses shall be meat for the fowls of heaven and for the beasts of the earth.
Man, see? Keep going.
For thus saith the Lord, enter not into the house of mourning, neither go to lament, nor bemoan them.
Hey, didn't the Lord say, pray not for these wicked people, man?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
For I have taken away my peace from this people, saith the Lord, even loving kindness and mercy.
Keep going.
Both the great and the small shall die in this land. They shall not be buried, neither shall men lament for them.
Yep.
Nor cut themselves, nor make themselves bald for them.
Keep going.
Neither shall men tear themselves for them in mourning, to comfort them for the dead. Neither shall men give them the cup of consolation to drink for their father or for their mother.
Yeah, so it ain't gonna be no ease for your pain, so to speak. It ain't gonna be no way to comfort you in these times that the Lord is about to bring on the earth, man. You see that? Keep going.
For thus saith the Lord of hosts, the power of Israel, behold, I will cause to cease out of this place in your eyes.
Read verse 8. I think you jumped down one. Read
Oh,
verse
so like, yeah, verse 8. Thou shalt not also go in the house of feasting to sit with them to eat and to drink.
Yeah, so once again, all right, as you can read about in Isaiah 24, all right, the mirth of the mirth of this land is gone. You know, all that happy joy, go lucky bullshit, that's out the window, man. We coming into some deadly serious times, like the apostles always say, man.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Verse 9. For thus saith the Lord of hosts, the power of Israel, behold, I will cause to cease out of this place in your eyes and in your days the voice of mirth.
There you go.
And the voice of gladness, the voice of the bridegroom, and the voice of the bride.
Yeah, so the Lord's going to cause all that to cease, man. All right? Go ahead.
And it shall come to pass, when thou shew this people all these words, and they shall say unto thee, wherefore hath the Lord pronounced all this great evil against us?
Man, and this is the Lord's doing. As we keep reiterating, man, this is the Lord doing this. Has the Lord done the evil in the city? The scripture says, have the evil be done in the city, and I, the Lord, have not done it?
Yeah. And see, we've been telling our people this for years, starting with our apostles and elders, but the thing about it is our people don't believe it. So when they start seeing it firsthand for themselves on a grand scale, that's when they're gonna say this, man.
Yep.
This the Lord doing this, man. You know, and then all that why shit, but then the Lord's gonna put it in their spirit before they die. And I told you why. It says, or what is our iniquity? Or what is our sin that we have committed against the Lord our power?
Exactly.
See? It says, then shalt thou say unto them, because your father have forsaken me, saith the Lord, and have walked after other gods, and served them, and have worshipped them, and have forsaken me, and have not kept my law.
Yeah, our people still doing that to this day, man. Still into false doctrine, all right? These different philosophies, these lies, all right? And they refuse to come back to the Lord in truth, man. They refuse to hear the words that are coming out of the prophets, man. All right? Which is ultimately the Lord's Spirit speaking out to them, man.
That's right.
Go ahead.
It says, and ye have done worse than your father.
Hey, this is the worst generation we living in. This is the worst time on the earth right now, man.
It's worse than the flood.
Our people, it says you have done worse than your fathers, man.
Man.
All right? Hey, Jake right now in this time is the worst ever, man. Go ahead.
Scripture tell you, hey, the sins of this place have reached up into heaven.
Come on, man.
You know? The Lord's fed up with this place, man. He's fed up with you niggas, man.
That's it.
He said, ye have done worse than your fathers, for behold, you walk every one after the imagination of his evil heart, that they may not hearken unto me.
Yeah, our people are murderers, thugs, sodomites, weirdos, you name it, man. In the book of wickedness, man. Anything under the sun, Jake is into, man.
Any wicked thing you can think of, our people do it and excel at it.
God, excel. Matter of fact, let me get something real quick. Go to Bill, when we go to Isaiah, because it says that. Isaiah 1 and 19 and read down.
Isaiah 1 and 19. If ye be willing and obedient, ye shall eat the good of the land. But if you refuse and rebel, ye shall be devoured with the sword.
And that's what's coming to Jake. Our people are in the spirit of rebellion. That's that anti-Hamashiach spirit that's upon 2/3. Go ahead.
For the mouth of the Lord has spoken it.
Yeah, and it came out of the mouth of the prophets. We telling you what's getting ready to happen, man. Whether you choose to believe it or not. Go ahead.
How is the faithful city becoming harlot?
Yeah. Hey, Israel is a people before it's a place. So it said, how is the faithful city become a harlot? All right, our people have become a whores, man. You know, dealing with these other religions, false doctrines, different philosophies. All right, go ahead.
It was full of judgment, righteousness lodged in it, but now murderers.
Yeah, but now you murderers, man. You the worst thing going, man. You are that degenerate plant. You went from a noble vine, like it tells you in Jeremiah, the 2nd chapter. You went from a noble vine to a degenerate plant, man. Go ahead.
Thy silver is become dross.
Yeah, dross going back to what? A waste product, man. Waste. You know, go ahead.
Thy wine mixed with sake. Thy wine mixed with water.
Phew, man, go ahead.
Yeah, you dilute it. It says, thy princes are rebellious and companions of thieves.
Yeah, rebellious and the companions of thieves, man. You scammers, robbers, stick-up kids. That's Jake. Finessing, as they call it.
and they pretty much got so bad with it. They teach you on how to finesse, man. That's a part of black culture now, man.
Exactly.
You know,
And it's embraced.
for everyone love. Yeah, they had a song. Hey, run off on the plug.
Yeah.
You know,
Shit, man.
says everyone loves gift and follows after reward.
Uh-huh.
They judge not the fatherless, neither do if the cause of the widow come unto them.
There ain't no truth in Jake, man. In 2/3. Go ahead.
Thy princes are rebellious, and it's like 24. It says, therefore saith the Lord, the Lord of hosts, the mighty one of Israel, I will ease me of my adversaries.
Yeah. The Lord gonna get rid of 2/3. 2/3 are enemies or adversaries to the Lord. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
they're adverse to what the Lord wants.
Exactly.
And avenge me of mine enemies.
Mm-hmm.
I will turn my hand upon thee, and will purely purge away thy dross, and take away all thy tin.
Yeah, that dross, once again, going back to waste, that trash.
Impurities.
Impurities, man. The Lord's about to get rid of 2/3, man. You see that? Let me get a quick, that was the point. Let me get something real quick. Let me see what this says. Deuteronomy 28 and 63. Can you get that real quick? Let me see what that says.
Deuteronomy 28, 63.
Mm-hmm. Nah, that's that. Don't worry about it. Let's go to let's get one more scripture, man, because the point is pretty much made dealing with those spirits of vengeance. Let's go to Revelation. Let's go to Revelation 6, and let's start at the. Bear with me one moment. So thinking about those spirits of death that the Lord has put out here on the earth, man. Okay. Let's go to let's go straight to the point. Go to Revelation 6 and 7 and read down to 8. All right.
Revelation chapter 6, verse 7. And when he had opened the fourth seal, I heard the voice of the fourth beast saying, come and see.
That's right.
And I looked, and behold, a pale horse.
Mm-hmm.
And his name that sat on him was Death and Hell.
Right. Yeah, right. So the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, is bringing all scenarios and all types of death in the earth, man. All right. And one of those things that are included is what? The spirits that were created for vengeance, the spirits of vengeance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because ultimately, Yahweh Shai is coming back in the spirit of vengeance, man. He's coming back with the sword, Matthew 10 and 34. Right. Think not that I come to send peace on the earth, but the sword, man. So everything, all this calamity and wickedness and all of that, hey, ultimately it's the Lord that's pushing that in the earth, man.
That's right.
He's shaking this place up. Read it again.
And Revelation 6 and 8. And I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat upon him was Death, and hell followed with him.
Yeah, hell followed with him, man. Meaning the grave, man. All types of death going out here, man. This shit is getting real out here. It's not a laughing matter. It's not a joke, man. You can't say we out here fear mongering and conspiracy theorists. The Lord is doing all of this stuff, man. Whether you choose to see it, But you got the ones of our people that don't want to deal with reality, as we always say. That they call it the cognitive dissonance, man. And you can't hide your face in the sand no more, man. You gonna have to deal with this thing up front.
The Lord is bursting all you people's bubbles out here.
That's it, man.
La La Land is over with. Man.
It's over with.
It says, and power was given unto them over the fourth part of the earth.
Right, which represents Esau's earth. Go ahead.
To kill with the sword.
To kill with the sword.
And with hunger, and with death, and with the beast of the earth.
Right, man. Because look, man, you got these animals out here that have been changing their habitats because of the climate change. They call it the extreme heat. All right, you got these you got their habitations being mauled down. So you got animals that was out there in the wild that are coming into these cities, man.
Yeah.
Esau, he putting the you got articles coming out about Esau putting the Vanessa in the zoo animals. Then they talking about giving it to your cats and dogs, your domestic pets. And what you think that's gonna do to them, man?
Gonna bug them out, man. Hey, it's a show on Netflix called Zoo, which pretty much, in the show it pretty much was showing that one of Esau's companies pretty much had this a chemical in the food and the products that they were giving to the animals, which is causing the animals to pretty much attack people, man.
Yeah.
It's actually a good show. It got canceled though, but it was showing the animals pretty much fucking people up, man.
Yeah.
All over the world.
Mm-hmm. That's them wild beasts, man, that the Lord got preserved, man. See, this thing is gonna get wild out here, man. We telling you. All right, I got one more real quick. You have something?
You got it.
All right, this is Second Ezra back in Second Ezra 15. And I start at the top and read down to 6, and that'll be the point. Second Ezra 15:1, it says, Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord. All right? Verse 2, it says, it calls them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. We'll be telling you these words that are written are faithful and true, man. Verse 3, fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against you. That's why we don't care. Your disbelief, all right, is insignificant, man. Whether you believe or not don't matter. Romans, what, 3:3, right?
That's right.
For what if some did not believe? It's not going to change prophecy, man.
That's right.
Okay? Verse 4 says, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. That's plain. All right? Verse 5, behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. Verse 6, for the wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled, man. So now it's the point now it's time for the Lord to bring the sword, which we were given examples of that. All right, what you're seeing that's going all over the world, what you're watching in the news, man, what you're seeing on the internet, man. Okay, the hurtful works of these wicked people have been fulfilled, man.
Right.
You know.
So now it's the scripture tell you now it's time for the Lord to work, man.
That's it.
The Lord is pushing prophecy all throughout the world. I got one more for you.
Yep.
Jeremiah 15, and I'm gonna start at verse 2.
Yeah, we're just making the point, man.
And it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? When thou shalt tell them, thus saith the Lord, such as are for death to death, and such as for the sword to the sword, and such as for the famine to the famine, and such as for the captivity to captivity.
Yeah. See, the Lord has various types of judgment for people in their lots, man. Whatever their judgment it was destined for, man.
Right.
You know,
and we're seeing all this play out. That's why you're seeing, you know, Esau even more starting to, you know, turn these Walmarts into detention centers, man. They got the different concentration camps. I believe Pastor Ramla was going to. They got the 40-day camps for the unmaxed, you know. So all these different things is being set up to be judgments unto you certain people, man.
Yeah.
You know. It says, and I will appoint over them 4 kinds, saith the Lord. The sword to slay.
Yep.
And the dogs to tear.
Man.
And the fowls of the heaven, and the beast of the earth to devour and to destroy.
Damn, there you go.
So, hey, man, judgment is here, man. You know, and you're seeing that open up more and more as we get closer and closer to, you know, the end, man. You know?
Yep. So these are times we in, man.
That's it, man.
Take heed, man, because the days are evil, man.
That's right.
You know, we're going to leave it like that, man. We pray this quick lesson was edifying, man. We just wanted to bring this out, man. The spirit of vengeance is out here, man. Take heed, man. Fear the Lord, man. Stop playing around, man. All right?
That's right.
So we're going to close it out by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem,
Yahushua,
Yahushua,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem,
Rakakwadash. Hey, double honors to your apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth. Double salutation to all you Akim out there laboring in the house of David that's pushing his word with all truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Shalom to you, brothers.
Shalom.
Shalom.